My goodness, sometimes it seems this whole health thing is so complicated and overwhelming. If you're anything like me, at times it can get massively frustrating because everything you read seems to conflict with something else. Hi, I'm Ross Bridgford. I'm the creator and the founder of Live Energized, where I teach you how to get to your health goals as quickly, easily and enjoyably as possible. And in this short video today, I'm going to be teaching you how to overcome the overwhelm and the frustration of too much information and the fact that everything out there seems to conflict and say something different to something else. Now listen, there is a lot of information out there, that's the fact. And there are a lot of conflicting reports, and to be honest, who can you trust? I mean, I hate to say it, but you often wonder and you can't help but to ask yourself, who stands to profit? You know, is this spirulina site telling me that spirulina is the best thing ever because they also sell a spirulina supplement? Would they be saying that spirulina is bad for you if their product was made from something else? And then, despite the fact we've now got so much evidence and irrefutable scientific fact to prove that saturated fats are not the evil that they're made out to be, and in fact it's hugely beneficial if not critical for our health, and then just the other week we see all of these articles in the press that have been born out of a sugar industry sponsored report suddenly saying, hey, saturated fat is still bad, put down those coconuts. Now, I can understand why people get frustrated. Maybe you are too. You get frustrated and fed up and even a little bit scared about what to do next because you've got people like myself, Joe McCullough, Josh Axe, Mark Hyman, all saying have tons of coconut oil. And then you pick up the newspaper and it's saying, don't do that, it's going to give you a heart attack. Now, I know you guys know better than to trust the mainstream media, but this is just one example of how it can still get a little bit frustrating and a little bit scary. And I know how that feels. This was me when I was first starting out. I was all over the place. There's just so much information out there. And then as soon as you feel like you've cracked it, you pick up a magazine or an email or a website telling you everything you just got on board with and got sorted in your life is actually wrong. Paleo, ketogenic, intermittent fasting, and before that Atkins, low carb, just fruit, raw only. When I think back to how frustrated I used to get, really now it just drives me a little bit mad because that answer is in there for all of us. But man, I used to get frustrated, and in this video I want to share with you the answer to all of that. Something simple that's going to help you cut through all of the rubbish, all of the nonsense, and give you a lens through which you can look to make all of your decision making. And it all comes down to the one thing. I call it the center point. And it's the one thing that you need to focus on as your guiding principle, because it's going to make all of those little complications and inconsistencies, all of that conflicting information and frustration disappear straight away. When you focus on this one thing, it guides your decision making. It takes your thinking out of every minute little details, every little thing, so you don't get so bogged down. Every day I get emails from people who are putting in so much effort, and that effort, it deserves to be given massive rewards, massive results, but they're getting so bogged down in the tiny details that they end up going nowhere. They're not focusing on the big picture. And in the next video that I want to put out next week, I'll share with you what the most efficient, effective things you should be doing now to get alkaline and get results. But today I want to give you the bigger picture, this one thing. And this is where my approach to health differs from most ever, and how I teach, my coaching, why it's different. And to be frank, this is why I believe I get such fantastic results so quickly for people while everyone still has to have room for treats and have a good time. And it's the one thing that guides all of this. Listen, and this is important. Your body's entire existence, every single thing it does all day, every action is down to one goal. Your body has one goal, and that is to maintain balance. It's all it's trying to do, and it's all it cares about. Every area of your body, from your digestive system to your endocrine system, your immune system, yes, your acid and alkaline buffering system, it's all in a constant battle every day to maintain this very, very delicate balance. When your body is out of balance, it causes incredible stress to your body to try to regain this balance. It's the journey from being out of balance back to what I call the center point that causes the damage. It's that journey. Just think as one example, when your blood pH starts to deviate from that 7.365, your body will do anything and everything to bring it back into balance, no matter the cost. Remember, the goal of the alkaline diet is not about making your body more alkaline. That's a complete misunderstanding of the chemistry of the human body. The goal of the alkaline diet is simply to give all of the tools to your body that it needs to maintain that balance, the pH balance. Does that make sense to you? When you're bombarding your body with acid-forming foods and drinks all day, every day, the damage this causes is the net result of your body buffering this acidity, recovering and returning to an alkaline pH. That's what causes the vast majority of damage. When there's more acidity than your body can deal with, it's going to pull vital alkaline minerals from your bones to try and raise the pH. It generates visceral fat cells to bind up the acidic toxins. It shuts down all of the other functions of the kidneys except for reducing that acidity. And this is just the start. The knock-on effect of all of these types of things that the body goes through to maintain that balance is absolutely massive. And this is all interlinked throughout your body. When your pH is thrown out of balance, studies have shown that this creates a huge excess of cortisol, which then stresses your adrenals, it stresses your pancreas, it stresses your thyroid. And then the process of clearing up all of that excess cortisol creates inflammation. And chronic inflammation? Well, that leads to the formation of massive amounts of visceral fat cells around your midriff. And the formation of visceral fat cells leads to an acidic environment and more inflammation and more cortisol is released. It's a vicious cycle of imbalance. Again, it's all interlinked. When your pH gets thrown out, this throws out your endocrine system, it throws out your digestive system, it throws out the detoxification system of your liver and your kidneys. Your immune system gets completely out of whack. These all get unbalanced as a result of just that starting imbalance. We have to focus on this one thing. This is all we need to do. It's our sole job. Our only thing we need to do is give your body the tools it needs to maintain this balance effortlessly. If you only feed your body the foods and the drinks that are going to help maintain this balance, your body will sing for you. It will reward you with so much energy and vitality, an unstoppable feeling of health and vibrancy. It's going to lift you up to another level. I will absolutely promise you that. You will be amazed. Remember, this is all your body wants and all it needs. It's working 24/7, 365 to retain balance. That's all you need to focus on, maintaining balance. It's that center point. So work with it, be on your body's team. When you take this as your guiding principle, all of those complications, all of the conflicting guides and ideas, the minor details, the minutiae, all of this conflicting information that drives you crazy becomes irrelevant. Listen. All you need to do is give your body the tools it needs to thrive. All you need to do is give your body the tools it needs to thrive. I cannot state this enough. Nourish your body, fuel it, and become a support for your body. It will repay you 1,000-fold. So fuel your body. Don't restrict it. Don't starve it. Don't go hungry for nutrients. Nourish it. Does that make sense? Do you agree with this? I truly hope so. In my next video, I'm going to be getting into that action with you. I'm going to be giving you the most simple yet most incredibly powerful, simple actions you can start with. New habits to build right away that are going to give you the biggest benefits, the biggest result, the biggest impact with the least amount of effort and energy needed by you. That probably sounds pretty good right about now. So I'm going to be sending you that video in the next few days. In the meantime, I'm probably going to be sending you another couple of recipes too, so look out for that. And then what I would love you to do now is in the comments below this video, let me know, what do you want from me? What guides and training would you love most to hear from me over the next few weeks? How can I help you? What can I do that will help you the most? Let's do this. Remember that one thing, fuel your body, give it the tools it needs to thrive, and it will thank you. Have a great day, guys, and I'll see you all again in the next video.